Okay guys, so right now what we're going to be doing is we are going to be actually putting together our flip book. And because the page is kind of a little different and it's not the normal up and down, it is our sideways view. In your packet, you're gonna find this page. And what it is actually is it's going to be a blank page, and then you turn it over and here is your flip book. So you need to find it. You need to very carefully kind of tear it out, or you can like kind of cut a little corner to cut it out of the packet. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut it out. So cut out the rectangle that it is. Mine's a little bit smaller, just so that you guys can see this. What we're going to do then is after you have cut it, I only want you to cut these little flips. Okay, once you have cut the flips and you've cut this out like I have, now you guys are ready to assemble it. If you need to pause it to go ahead and get all of this done, you may. I'm going to go ahead and fold it. And so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to fold these three that I cut separate. I'm going to fold them in. Okay, and then I am going to fold this over. Okay, and so now I have my physical changes flip book. Okay, so when you open it, you should see these little flaps, and we'll be able to flap them up. Okay, on the next slide, we're going to talk about what we are going to label everything and talk about the physical changes. The reason why we're really focusing on physical changes is because we do have a physical change and we have chemical changes. Chemical changes are pretty simple because they are always going to be, you're doing something to a item at the very beginning, and as it changes into something new. With a physical change, it might change into something new, but it could be reversed back into its original form, kind of like an ice cube. If I have an ice cube, I melt it, it turns into water. It's still the same thing because then I can take that ice cube and or the water, and I can turn it back into an ice cube. So that's kind of why we're really focusing on what physical changes are. Once you have cut this out and you have folded it, you may go ahead and get your crayons or your colored pencils to be ready to start talking about what we're going to do to make this foldable.